Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Civilization 6, continuing on with my Mouseazuma playthrough, where I'm playing as the Aztec Empire. And I think at the end of the last video, I was going to send an envoy, and realized that the video had been running long, so I cut the video short there. So, at this point, we have the most envoys in Buenos Aires, and if we put one into Zanzibar, we'd get +4 gold for every commercial hub district. I don't think we have any commercial hub districts at the moment. Alternatively, we could get +2 science in our capital. That sounds pretty fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and put an envoy in there, and we will confirm. Do we have another envoy? Oh, we might have another envoy on top of that. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and put that other one in Seoul as well. Okay, so let's go through the rest of the units and orders. Now, one thing I did read up on, and I may be misremembering that, but I thought I saw something that said that Aztec empires can use builders to speed up the construction of a district. And we are currently producing a harbor here. So let's see if we can move the builder over there to help with that. If I'm wrong, and we'll just send the builder back to the city. Okay, we have that guy there, but I was mostly sending the archer over to defend Campola here, so let's go ahead and do that. And I don't remember, did I finish the walls here? I did, right? We have the medieval walls. So, as far as what I want to build after we start repairing some of the damage here, I'm not 100% sure. I could, of course, build a crossbowman, which would replace the archer that we sent out. That might be a good idea. And speaking of archers and crossbowmen, it might be a good idea to upgrade my archers here to crossbowmen now that I have more gold to do that. Although I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to allow this war to go, because events have kind of turned against me recently. Let's go on to our next unit. Alright, so the builder, who we don't have really anything to do, we're just going to send into the city and we're going to tell them to sleep until we have something for them to do. And our scout's going to continue to explore. Oh boy, that's not good. Maybe I should have been a little bit more cautious there. Alright, well hopefully we can get out of here, because it looks like there's a pretty sizable barbarian force. And we might lose the scout. And we also have a message here that we can purchase something with faith. Let's go to Valletta, because that's kind of in the middle. Alternatively, we could spread our faith over here to a city that doesn't currently have any. As a matter of fact, look at these guys trying to spread their nonsense religions to us. So let's see about the faith buying here. So right now all we can do is a missionary. Let's go ahead and buy that. These guys are kind of beat up, so we may be able to go fight them. Again, I'm not exactly sure how you get the missionaries to do that. Maybe it's only other units like apostles that can do the fighting. I'm not exactly sure, because I think when I was attacked, it was an apostle that attacked me or something other than a missionary that attacked me. Alright, now we can go ahead and go on to the next turn. I do want to kind of keep an eye on those apostles and see what they're up to over here. So I'm going to take the view like this. Alright, so they're coming down this way. So we may not have to worry about what they're going to do here. Looks like the Arabian Empire took that barbarian camp, so unfortunately we don't get to benefit from that. What do we have here? Alright, Egyptian boat. Yeah, we kind of assumed this would happen. Fortunately, our scout managed to hold out. So we're going to have to run.
The more science intervenes in warfare, the more will be the need for engineers in the field armies. In the late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
Okay, we just got military engineering, which allows us to have a military engineer. So there's a medieval era support unit. Requires an armory to produce, can construct roads, forts, and airstrip improvements. Well, it sounds pretty good. But we can only build it where we have the armory, and we only have a couple of these encampment districts. And also, do we have another spare builder? We have this guy here who's going to be repairing. We may want to send him up north to help speed up this encampment, because I am a little bit concerned about what Germany's going to do here. Let's go ahead and send our archers into the city and have them just fortify for now. I could upgrade them, but don't see the point. The barbarian, do we want to finish him off? Yeah, why not? We at least get experience for doing so. Even if it is only 1 point. I guess we might as well choose our research while we're at it. Alright, so we just did military engineering. So we have a bonus to mass production, would give us a Venetian arsenal, which is a wonder, or a shipyard, which I'm assuming is an upgrade at the harbor, which you do have a couple of. Alternatively, we could do cartography, which gives us a better naval unit. We have printing, which gives us the Forbidden City wonder. Otherwise, not noticing anything else. Oh, actually, there's a general bonus here. So it provides one more level of diplomatic visibility on all other civilizations. +1 gold from fishing boat improvement. All naval embarked units can navigate ocean tiles. Alright, so that might be pretty useful for exploring the oceans. Mass production, building shipyard. Okay, yeah. +1 gold from the quarry improvement for banking. And then we also have the bank, which is pretty good. And we also have a wonder, Great Zimbabwe. Okay. Trade route stuff. Gunpowder gives us musketmen, which I'm assuming we would... Oh, and this also promotes us to the Renaissance era, which I'm assuming would upgrade our swordsmen. I could confirm that. And then we have the niter resource, which is probably what you need to be able to use gunpowder units. I figure we might as well do that so that we get the resource out on the map early. And let's just check the Civilopedia here. And we'll type in swordsman just to see what they can upgrade to. Alright, so upgraded from, upgrades to musketmen. So musketmen. You need... So all of these things upgrade to the musketmen. And you do need niter resource to be able to get them. But if we are able to do that, that's a pretty powerful unit. So I think it would be definitely useful. We also have to choose production over here. As we did repair the damage to the campus, even though it's still on fire. Oh, no, we still have to repair the library here. All right, well, I'll go ahead and do that. And... All right, so now our missionary is kind of stuck in the middle of some baddies here. We might want to move them out of range. So I'm going to kind of go around the long way rather than go this way, because I don't want these apostles coming after me and maybe killing me. Alright, so here I can attack. I don't know why I can't attack the missionary. Oh, you know what? It does kind of show that I can. Alright, well, you know what? We'll kill this missionary. I mean, I'm being shown the combat thing, but when I right-click, nothing happens. So maybe I have to be at war or something? I'm kind of confused. Because there's no button to attack, so it's not like I could override the movement. Oh, well, I'll just, again, go around the long way, and we'll come around this way and convert people to our religion over here. It does look like maybe these missionaries are trying to convert my population. And I could come in and convert some of the population instead. I'm just a little bit concerned that my missionaries will be taken out if I try and do that. And I do want to get these guys to convert it a little bit, so let's go ahead and move. Looks like my chariots are now available. We can upgrade them to a knight. That's not all that expensive in the grand scheme of things, so I'm going to go ahead and do that upgrade. So they should be more effective units now. And more units, of course, need orders. We've got our ship here, which I'm going to send over here, and then over there. Alright, so we're going to continue this way. Alright, so we're kind of coming to the coast here, and the limits of what we can see. Alright, I think there's a crossbowman over here somewhere. But we're just going to fortify until healed. I'm going to move to here with the swordsman. And fortify for now. Fortify until healed. I'm just kind of waiting to see if these crossbowmen cross the river. If they do, I'll murder them. If they don't, they can just sit there and do whatever they want to do. And I don't really know if there's a point to continuing to hit the soldier that's in this city, because, I mean, my unit gets experience for doing so, but their unit also gets experience for getting hit, I believe. So I think at this point, I'm going to upgrade this unit to a crossbowman, because they're a pretty experienced unit, and I think it's important to do that. Okay, we got a boost to that. That's good. And you can kind of just fortify. All right. The builder is going to add production to a district. I think that's what we want to do. There we go. So we cut off a few turns. That might be worth it. Maybe that's a little bit of a waste of a builder, but didn't have anything for that builder to do. So I might do the same thing over in that encampment once I can use the builder over here. All right, let's go on to other units that need to move. And we already kind of discussed this guy needs to run away. And we'll just skip turn. All right, and I guess that's it for now. And it's time to go on to the next turn. I do want to watch what these guys do. I have a feeling that we're going to see some religious war here. What the heck is that? Oh, okay, a great person. Wow, look how many apostles they have. That's crazy. Alright, so we're going to go around and try and get to this city. With our missionary. You're going to enter the city. And fortify. Alright, so the crossbowmen did move up. So we're going to hit them with the district. And then we're going to hit them with our crossbowmen, which should take them out entirely. And allow us to probably renew the attack here. Perfect. All right, let's check out the coast here. All right. I think we've explored everything we can explore over here. Oh, no, we got a little bit more down the south to explore. Although we might run into barbarians like our other unit did. All right, let's go ahead and choose production while we're at it. So we repaired all the damage. Now everything's good to go. And I think we already discussed we're going to be building a crossbowman to replace the range unit that was in the city. Alright. Getting these orders. Alright, so they're chasing me down. At the moment, we'll be they'll be on our tail, but as soon as we get into more open terrain, which actually will take quite a while because of how hilly this is, we'll start breaking away from them. Alternatively, I can also get on a boat and get away, but right now there's cliffs on either side, so there's no way to do that. Okay, what other unit needs orders? Oh, we also need more housing in one of our cities, which is this city here. And there is, areas that we could improve. We're working on a commercial hub, though. So that will be our first one, I think. Alright, so is it time to attack the capital, or should we wait to heal up our units a little bit more? I think we wait to heal up and also get our troops into better positioning here. So ideally, when we move this unit, I think at least to here. And I'm going to go after the capital here because I can hit them with several ranged units. And then I can go after them with the swordsman. And I've just killed... Oh, no, wait, there was a crossbowman over there, wasn't there? So ideally, I'd want to come down here instead. All right, well, we'll start planning for that. I just have to be careful not to get shot by the city. So we're going to shuffle this guy down this way. We're going to shuffle this guy down this way. We're going to bring the archer down, but for whatever reason, we can't get into this space. So I'll bring the swordsman here. And the archer will come down into the city. If I had enough gold, I would have upgraded the archer to a crossbowman, but unfortunately I do not. We'll get on the road here with the builder so that we can get over here and possibly help speed the construction up over here. Or build improvements if we can. How are we doing over in our main capital? Anything we needs improved? Not I see. Okay, our knights. I kind of feel like I should keep them near the capital. In case war breaks out with the Arabian Empire or Germany. I want to have some troops in reserve to be able to deal with future wars. For instance, the Russian Empire might attack me, which is the reason why I have these swordsmen in the area so that we can help defend in that instance. So I'm going to put the knight, though, on the road so that they can go any direction they need to go when war breaks out. Okay, our ship's going to continue exploring here. Okay, and we're good for next turn. Alright, so they are trying to convert my people, but they are also fighting amongst themselves in a religious war. Yeah, see, that makes me a little bit nervous when I see stuff like that. Alright, so he's willing to offer me peace. I've been denying him, but I'm actually tempted to accept. And the reason I'm tempted to accept is because the war has actually been stalling out here. I may have an opportunity here to attack him, and I think I'm going to refuse one more time. If he asks me again, I may accept if we don't get much ground here, but I think I have an opportunity to attack him one more time, so we'll go for it. But if he keeps pulling crossbowmen out of his ass, then obviously it's going to be a little bit tougher. And he seemingly has plenty of gold to spare because he keeps offering it to me. Alright, so we're going to go down... I don't want to get too close to the Congo here. But this river makes things problematic. I think the river ends there, though, so we could move all the way over here. Alright. So do we keep attacking a unit that's in a city like this, or do we move them somewhere else? Like, I could move here and shoot this city, and this city shouldn't be able to shoot me because of the intervening... Actually, no, it's this city that can't shoot me, this city that will shoot me. There's no crossbowmen, so I should only get hit once. Unless the troop here comes and attacks me, and then I could lose my crossbowman, maybe. So I have to be a little bit careful. Why is it not letting me select... Oh, because I hit range attack. Okay. We're going to cross here. See, the problem is the terrain is really screwing me because I've got this forest in front of me, and then I've got the marsh in front of that. So there's only so many units I can actually get into a position where they can attack the city. Like, if I'm here, then I can use the road to my advantage to attack, but here I'd have to move across, get hit at least once. Yeah, so that's not great, but we're just going to have to make do, I guess. So, move there. The archer will move here. And then honestly, I don't know what to do with the swordsman because, as I said, can't really get him into position unless we swap positions with the crossbowmen here. And then in that case, we could technically get into position next turn because I could move down the road to here. I think that's a good call because the crossbowmen next turn can cross here, and then we can start shooting the turn after that. So let's try that. And then we're going to keep these swordsmen in position in case a crossbowman tries to get a position here in the forest. We can go ahead and fortify in that position. All right, so we're going to continue to run from the barbarians here. And we may actually run into the Russian soldiers here and not be able to run any further. Oh, and our open borders has expired, so that's lovely. There may not be a way. I guess I'd have to go over here and see if there's a way for this scout. Well, if we go this way and then up this way, we'll be able to leave. But if these guys keep coming down, they'll actually block me in, and I'll have to fight the swordsman off, I guess. All right, what else we got here? Our worker, who we're going to be sending up above. We're going to be fortifying the knight. In position. Yeah, we'll just be skipping you. Okay. So I'm going to move and then try to convert. Oh, these punks. I converted my population here as well. This is going to be tough to fight the religious war. I don't want to just roll over and take it. But they're sure trying to convert my population. So I should be able to spread twice here, right? So if we spread once, we could do it here, and then we could go over there and spread again. So, yeah, okay. And continue to explore with the ship. Alright, let's check out Again, I want to watch the religious stuff too, so it's kind of... Well, you know, the Russians and the Arabian Empire, they go before the Congo, so we'll just kind of shift things. All right, so here they come. All I have to do is get there and convert, so... All right, here we go. Crossbowmen showed up. Or, that's the city defenses. Oh, I messed that up. I was supposed to move over here, maybe? My bad. All right, Eureka. We get, here, all right, emerging guilds have, so that's probably because
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade or profession, so that in these days of changing fortunes, they may have something tangible to fall back upon.
all right, so... +1 production to all rainforest tiles for the city. Must be built on a rainforest. Alright. I don't know how many cities I have that would actually be beneficial to. Alright, so +1 amenity. I want to keep that. Unit maintenance, I want to keep. That I want to keep. This, I think I want to keep. But let's just see what else we got military-wise. Yeah, I think the main thing would just be the discount on upgrading would be the thing that I'd want to take, and that's the professional military. Professional army. Do we have anything better than the production bonus that we've had since the beginning? 50% production towards settlers, 1 housing in all cities with at least 2 specialty districts. Some of my cities qualify and some of them don't. 2 gold from all trade routes. You know, that might actually be really useful because I'm getting more trade routes as time goes on. And right now, they're not really giving me any gold. I think I'm going to take that over the production in all cities. Oh, although I really love production. Gold has not really been great for us at the moment, so yes. And then we'll try and ramp up the trade game as time goes on here. So Scout's going to come on down this way. We're going to be close to the enemy here, so have to be careful. Choose Civic. We'll open the Civics tree. Alright, so we've got Naval Tradition, which gives us... awards us an envoy. See, that's the kind of stuff I have to pay attention to a little bit. And then... yeah, so, I mean, I'll take this because it's only 3 turns, but... not all that great. Let's go to production here. So... saying builder completed, but I have a feeling that's not what we built. So this is one of those things. Do we want a... encampment or something like that? Which might be pretty useful. And this spot, because of how it's on the front line here, I would like maybe an encampment district on the hill here, so that we've got a good area of control at this choke point, and then maybe another one somewhere over here. Maybe even here. Although the train's kind of... I mean, preferably I'd put it on the hill over here, but I have to buy a lot of tiles to get that to happen. So yeah, I think this is a good spot to put one. So I'm going to do it. And we can take the builder and send him out to help speed that along. And one thing I probably want to do is go through my cities and check out that I'm not like locking in like silly production at some point. But for now... alright, so I know why I placed this guy here. I wasn't really thinking. I placed him here so that he could be in position to get next to the city. Oh, they have a crossbowman in the city now. That sucks. Them and their, like, just massive production of crossbowmen that is going to make this rather tough to take the city because they're going to get 2 shots a turn. Crossbowmen are very powerful units from what I have seen so far. Now, we have reduced the fortifications in this city pretty well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving my swordsmen to get into position here. It's going to be a little bit rough because I'm going to be in open terrain when I go for the attack here. Should I just move them up here now, or should I hold them back? I think I move them up now because I'm going to put my crossbowmen and my archers in the firing line, and I'd prefer the firing be done on one of our swordsmen rather than somewhere else. I'm not going to attack even if it would allow me to. And I am going to move this guy over too, so they have more than one target to shoot at. Maybe I should have moved these guys into the marsh instead of where I put them, but it's late for that now. So we're going to cross here, which should give us a line of fire here, and then the archers are going to move into the woods here, so we can have a line of fire there. This would probably be the best place to build that wonder that I just unlocked, because I could build it here, and then I'd have all of this jungle area that we could benefit from. So I think that would be a good idea once we're done building whatever we're building here. Okay, so in any case, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.